What sparked me to do this video, I didn't even really finish watching it at all. I just clicked on a couple of few seconds, just maybe 2 or 3 seconds of the video, and I clicked off because it's too disturbing for me to watch. When I looked at the video is entitled, I think it was called "The Pregnant Woman." She's a black woman, and this is how they entitled the video: "Thought that she can steal because she's pregnant." Like the way that they grabbed the so-called black woman's hand, it was a bit disturbing. I had to click off of it because I couldn't watch that video. Like, if you really is a real black or Hispanic or Native American person, and if it's in your spirit and it bears witness with you, it's going to kind of fuck with you. Not kind of mess with you, my bad. It's going to definitely mess with you. You're going to be like, wait a minute, y'all got me fucked up. And Esau goes around and do that to our people. And so what I want to say is this here. Esau ain't met his match. The so-called white man, they gonna meet their match one day. They gonna well, matter of fact, they probably already meeting their match. Because everybody ain't gonna put up with bullshit, unjust bullshit. Our people is getting tired of that, and they not gonna keep putting up with bullshit. You see what I'm saying? No kind. You can tell that. You know, you got to be a person. What they call those people, Neanderthals, and all of that. That's what a Neanderthal is. Another word for me for a person is something that's not human. I may have it twisted up, but a full-blooded Neanderthal, it kills you in the streets. It has no kind of remorse in its nature whatsoever. Since I said that, I got to read to y'all. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna have to read from Revelation. I'm sorry. Since I said what I said, let me show you in the Bible that what I just said, it match up with the Bible. What I just said, what did I just say? I said a full-blooded Neanderthal is not going to feel sorry in his spirit, in his heart. The heart means your mind. Nowhere in their soul, they don't have no kind of mercy. They're not going to feel no kind of hurt or no kind of pain or no kind of compassion for a God, a person that is a God by nature, a sheep. They not going. You remember when Jesus says, "Behold, I send you as sheep in the midst of wolves," stuff like that. I'm gonna show y'all where I get that from about Neanderthals not feeling sorry for what they do to our people. You see what I'm saying? Now, what I'm saying is, based upon some people gonna come on here and say, why are you saying that about so-called, or why are you saying that about so-called Caucasian or whatever, or this and that and the third? No, look, understand what I'm saying. Anytime they judging themselves, because anytime you have a certain nation of people that kill you for no reason at all, no kind of compassion. They know that our people didn't grow up poor. We didn't grow up, they know that our people didn't grow up rich and wealthy. The so-called white man, white people, Esau is the most wealthy, is richest person on the planet. And the way they got those riches and wealth, all of that stuff is in the Bible. But I want to show y'all, I want to not linger around with it and show y'all where Neanderthals do not feel sorry uh, uh, for a person that, what time it is? It's 12 something, okay. Yeah, they do not feel sorry for when they do something crazy. They do not feel sorry when they do something crazy to you. Let me show you. Let me give you a general idea of what I'm talking about. And you have a lot of our people supporting that. A lot of our people support them in that. Let's read uh verse 6, Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. I'm gonna start there. It says, reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. Who is this talking about? Her? America. Esau. They descendants. Their children. Their, what's that scripture? If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword. If his children are multiplied, it is for the sword. Look what it says here. Reward her, even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. That's talking about Esau. Esau gonna get the worst judgment in the world because they are the most wicked people. They are the most wickedest people on the planet. It says, and the cup which she has filled to her double. Putting, when they put handcuffs on a so-called black woman, a black man, the woman, I saw the video, she said, ow, you hurting me. Should I play that video? But I probably can't show it on the thing. You see what I'm saying? Because it'll be considered copyright, I think. But this video disturbed me. It really did. I had to click off of it because I couldn't watch it. They sitting up there grabbing on this woman's arm. Hold on. On the sister's arm. I don't know if I should play this video because let's read this in. How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously. Do you know what that's talking about? That's talking about live deliciously. That means live rich. How much she has glorified herself, talking about America, and live deliciously. They live in riches and deliciously. They live in good. You go into the Caucasian community and look at how they live. This, I'm telling you, this is what this is going into. How much she has glorified herself. They glorify themselves. They get things by the sword. The way that the white man got this world, and the way that they stole, raped, robbed, and the way they got things, they raped, they robbed, they murdered, and they stole from the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people, which is this country. This country belongs to our people. You see what I'm saying? How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously in so much torment, and what is sorrow give her? For she said in her heart, I set a queen and am no widow, and am I set a queen. I set a queen and am no widow. I set a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. There you have it. They do not see no sorrow in what they do. I might just take and put the video link in the description, but I don't think I want to do it right now. But it's really, the video is very disturbing. I had to click off of it because when I was looking at it, it was just disturbing, and then it'll make you mad, and you sit up there wondering why in the hell do they feel that they got to put their hands and grab somebody? And the reason they put you in them handcuffs, that's to disable you so that they can handle you the way that they want, because they know by nature that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people are much more stronger than they are. They know that our people would take the mystery of them. That's why, because think about it, if it without those handcuffs, without their guns and their modern day sword, which is that gun, like I said, they ain't got no power. But they use them guns is to do their dirty work, because they know without that they ain't got none or no power at all. It says, reward, verse 6, Revelation chapter 18:6, reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she has filled, fill to her double. How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously. That means rich. And so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I set a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. Verse 8 of Revelation chapter 18, verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. One day. And therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. She shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord God who judges her. The Most High says she gonna be utterly, and it's using a woman as a symbol. I got another topic that I want to talk about, but I'm not gonna mix it in with this here. But that's the only thing that sparked me to do this video, is when I saw that video of the so-called white police officers. They grabbed that woman, and the woman said, "Oh, you hurt me." You know what I'm saying? And they were putting the hand, and I couldn't watch that. I watched about 3 to 4, 5 seconds of it. I said, I can't watch this. Mm-mm. I said, I can't watch this no more. It was too disturbing. If you got any kind of sense of humor and you watch that video, and if you really is a child of the Most High God, you're going to feel some type of way when you watch that video. You ain't going to want, you're going to feel that. It's like you're going to be like, why in the hell is they grabbing on this woman like this? And why is the hell is they grabbing on a man, just like they did George Floyd? That's the only thing where it take me back. When I see them take, they know them bastards know what they be doing when they turn around and put handcuffs on. They know what they be doing. They do that for a fucking reason. They do that because that is to disable you, to keep you from doing anything, because they know if they put handcuffs on you, they know that you ain't got your physical power and strength is no longer going to match with what they going to take advantage of you doing. It's almost like taking and putting a baby, in a 5-year-old baby, and you can't, he really is what they call defenseless. They know that a little infants can't defend themselves. And what they do in their mind, the so-called white man, they look at us and they look at our people and say, well, if we got these handcuffs, the way that we got these handcuffs, we gonna look at them, we gonna put these on them, because once we put them in these handcuffs and we use our weapons and modern day sword, the gun, is to do with the pointed at them and all that. We know that they just like babies. They just like a little bit of infant babies that can't defend themselves. And so we're going to do this here because we want to be able to handle them and stuff. And that's how they're looking at it. They looking at it like that because a helpless infant, a little old infant baby, he can't do nothing for himself. So in their mind, that's how they looking at us. Say, okay, once we disable them with them handcuffs, then you know what? Then they just like little kids. You see what I'm saying? Because little babies and infants can't defend themselves. Only a predator will try to take advantage and use certain things to their advantage. And when they turn around and put you in handcuffs like that, that is an indication and a sign that they are predators. You see what I'm saying? That's a sign that they predators. Let me show you something. Because what does a predator? What is the purpose of a predator? You probably already know before I. What's the purpose of a predator? That's what they are. Deuteronomy 28 and 49. Look what the Bible said. And the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies. What is an eagle? The eagle symbol. The eagle symbol on a back of a dollar bill is an eagle, right? That's American money, right? So an eagle is a predator. So the way they catch their animals, have you ever seen an eagle? They flying. I hope I'm saying it right. An eagle, they fly and then they go dive down to the water and they catch they see their prey below the water, like up above, like you can see them, and they just go and scoop down, swoop and scoop up whatever it is. I done seen them. I think I seen them scoop up a squirrel. You see what I'm saying? And they know how to do it. And then they catch them right above the water where they can see them, and they go down real fast and just scoop it up out the water like that. Because see, they sit back and what they do, they fly over the water and they fly real close around. If you go like traveling and stuff, and you see a lot of water, and you see those big old birds or cranes, whatever you call them, thing. I think that's what they still call them. And they be flying over the water and stuff like that. And may see them come down low, or some of them are laying in the water and sit right there and wait. And they had them two legs, and then they turn around like hair up, and they catch, and they a predator. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this here. What is an eagle? The part of the mind of the mediator between the conscious and the unconscious is responsible for reality. Okay, hold on. Let's look at it. What is a predator or eagle? Yep, they got it right here. It says some of the more common enemies of uh, a bald eagle, a bald eagle is include great human owls, other eagles, reports, and raccoons and claws. They raccoons and crawls for bald eagle young and eggs. Okay, hold on. I do see pictures of the eagles flying, and what they do, they catch those, they prey with their feet, but they'll scoop it up like that there and fly. I don't know if y'all ever seen that. Yeah. Do eagles have any predators? Okay, let's see what happens here. Have treated. Okay, oh, wait a minute. I don't know why. When y'all be looking for something and other websites pop up, I hate that. Yep. Yeah, I was saying that right. See how that eagle, like they come, they catch, they prey, and the way they do. See them thing, how swift them eagles is. Yeah. So it's like they above they he curved around, and when they see, they be up in the air and they come down low and they'll see if they can see the prey above, like above the water where they can see it, because it's way up under the water, they can't do that. But if it's like above the water where they can see it, they'll turn around and be fly up, and then they'll see it and they'll come down a little low, and they can take their claws and scoop it up out the water like that. So that's what, listen to this here. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 49. And the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies. As swift as the eagle flies. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. They said they're going to be swift like an eagle. Because see, before an eagle can like go for something, they eagles sit there and they watch it. I would say that they watch it. They prey on it. You see what I'm saying? They premeditate. And so that's why when you see Esau in a car parked up somewhere, they be trying to catch people that's speeding in a car, the so-called white men. That's how they do. You know what I'm saying? They are just like those predators. You know what I'm saying? They watch things. Why do you think that they come in our neighborhood? Like I seen in this neighborhood, I seen several so-called white police officers circling around in this neighborhood up in here. And what they be doing before, in order for them to do something, just like me, I'm gonna give you an example. I was sitting up right one day. I was literally reading my Bible, and they had a brother who was helping me in the Bible. So he said, if you have understand, if you have trouble, call me up. We was talking on the phone. I actually was chopping it up with it, trying to keep the feast day. They had so-called white people come outside and said, so-called white man, you can't be out here. You can't be out here. And I got mad and I went off on him. I said, I see why the Bible called y'all the damn devil. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They said, I see why the Bible, and y'all don't want to know all what I done said. I'm telling you. Y'all don't want to know all what I done said. And the only reason why I'm saying I'm kind of holding back a little bit, because I don't want my family. I think I don't want to be disrespectful, but I think my family, they know, to me, when it comes to an extent, a lot. I'm very outspoken and bold, and I think I believe they kind of scared for me. You feel what I'm saying? That I'm gonna get into some big trouble, and I end up like in their mind, they're thinking, "Well, you better be careful. Please don't do this no more, because I don't want to see you in jail. Them damn bastards don't give a damn. All they trying to do is lock a so-called, y'all know what I mean, person of color or whatever." So I'm just kind of like cutting corners to explain because y'all don't want to know what I done told them. I'm telling you. So I'm the only reason why I'm doing this, I'm just doing it out of respect for my family, my people that really care about me. You know what I'm saying? So y'all pretty much get it, but y'all don't want to trust me. I said some horrible stuff to them. But anyway, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. That means a predator will try to take advantage of you. If anytime you don't have a spirit and a heart is to do right and be honest with a person, if you're not honest with one person, your people, if you're honest with one person, then you're going to be honest whether that person old or young, very young or old. You ain't going to try to take advantage. And the only reason why I'm saying this here because I can truly say that part. I do everything in my power to live that. Well, I live what I say in that area. Like like if you love somebody, like if a person, like whatever, it can be like that. And what I'm trying to say is that is the spirit of Esau. Esau is the Bible that he's like the eagle. When you go, like for example, when you go into Abertsons, what do? They see so-called black people, our people, and I used to go. It's been like almost 4 years since I've been in there. It's a grocery store called Abertsons. I don't go in there no more because it's really irritating and it's just uncomfortable to walk in. The only reason why I would go in that store if I have to, but I pray and hope to God that I do not have to go in Albertson's grocery store. I pray and hope to God, please. I say, Lord, please fix it where I won't have to go up in that store because I do not like that so-called. I don't like this so-called white man. I really he be watching all our people in there all the time and things of that nature. And nah, I'm not gonna. If I don't have to deal with that, I'm not gonna deal with that, bro. A so-called white person just watching at people when they go in the store, and I'm like, no, I'm not having that because I was told by an elderly woman probably about a month ago. I'm gonna say about a good month ago, or a couple of weeks ago. This man called the police. I think they called the police on one of my brothers. She came home and told me that shit was it was very disturbing, just like this video of this girl. Um, the police came because they thought she took something or say she did. What if she did take something in Targets or whatever? They come and handling her rough, putting cups on, and she was like, "Oh, y'all hurting me." So me being the person that I looked at about maybe 6 seconds of the video. I said, I can't watch no more of this here. And that's what sparked me to do this video tonight. Because I'm like, it was literally disturbing. And if you got any kind of a sense of human, and you are really is a really a child of God, and you really is a sheep, it's gonna bother you some kind of way. If it don't bother you right off the whip, somewhere down the line, it's going to bother you because you're going to be wondering why in the hell would they be trying to? Because see, that's like I said. Let me reiterate: when they put handcuffs, and they know what the fuck they be doing when they be putting them handcuffs on our people, because what they do, they say, well, this when we disable them, they'll be like defenseless like a child. And when you know a child, they vulnerable, right? They become vulnerable when we put them in handcuffs. They can't do that. That's why they was able to kill George Floyd, Mr. George Floyd, my brother, like they did, because they knew that he was like in instance in a child's body. He couldn't do anything. And they know what they be doing. Because trust me, if they knew that they didn't have the handcuffs, the guns, the weapons, and the tanks, they know they would have been through long time ago. They know that they ain't got no power. They know they ain't got no power. Of course, they know they ain't got no power. But let's reiterate. No, I don't. Okay, since I'm here, let's read it. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 49. Therefore shall thou. No, that's not it. Deuteronomy 28, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. That's how the white man, that's how the so-called white man is. They are just literally like the eagle. The Bible describes Esau as the eagle. They sit back. An eagle is a predator. You know, a predator is somebody who takes advantage of little infants or young cubs and stuff, and babies and children and stuff like that. So that's what a predator does. And that's what an eagle is. America, that's why they named America, is that symbol. They are absolutely is that. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get some of these websites off here, y'all. Let me. I might need to show it to y'all again, because remember I used the example of the eagle flying in the air and he had his feet down like his claws, and they be flying above the water, and they be some of them be flying in circles around the water like that, and they like, and then they come and they see they prey like come above the water, then they fly below the water and they take it and they swift like an eagle, they scoop it up out the water and fly back up in the air. That's exactly. Let me show you something. They up in the air. Now I'm gonna show y'all. I might have took it away a little bit too fast. That's an eagle up in the air. Now I'm gonna show you the one where, okay, look at that. Look how that thing is like coming down to catch its prey above the water. See that? Where that one at? Where you'd probably have to go back and watch that video of the one. Well, the one was curved sideways, like a bald eagle. That's what it is, a bald eagle eating its prey by Rob Malkin. Malkin. Okay, see, they sit up in a tree. A eagle. It's just like, okay, think about them police cars where the eagles they'll sit up in. You know how they sit up and they're trying to catch a person for speeding in a car. I just left it up there long enough so y'all can see it. They sitting up there. See how he looking? Look how he looking. They be looking and watching to see if they prey going to be in the water or something like that. They sit up there and they be looking like that, and that's how he describes Esau. You see what I'm saying? They be trying to catch their prey and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they be doing. They say, "Oh, we gonna catch somebody uh speeding, and as soon as they speed, we're gonna roll the car out and go after them like that." So the Bible, that's how he describes Esau. You know what I'm saying? As uh, a prey. You see what I'm saying? Because it said, "And the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young." They ain't showing no favor to the young at all. You see what I'm saying? When they put our people in them handcuffs, put them to the ground, what did they do? Did they do that with George Floyd? No. Didn't show no favor, no kind of favor. Yeah. So I'm not going to keep the video out too long at all, but I just wanted to just come and talk about that little part about the woman getting like that, how they was handling them in them cups and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Um, they was it was pretty. It was like it was too disturbing for me to look at, and I couldn't continue to keep looking at that. I like it was making me angry, basically. Like why is they pulling on the woman like that? You know what I'm saying? Why is they pulling up on anybody, people like that? You know. So I have nothing else that I want to talk about for right now. If I think of something else, I'll come and talk about it. All right.